Listen, viewers, content viewers of movies in Hollywood, in theaters. It's time for us to unionize and go on a viewing strike. Just the way that they unionized and went on a writer actor strike, I think it's time that we take our investment money, because I really don't give a shit about these investors and the return on their investments. Because at the end of the day, we, the one who have to pay to go see these movies, are the clients. Okay? If the investors can't get their money back from a film, it is directly because Hollywood doesn't give a shit about the people who are buying into these movie tickets to go see it. Moana, we don't wanna. I don't want to see that. I saw it. It was horrendous. And can I tell you, there were less than 6 people. And when I say people, one was another older person, and I'm guessing he must be reviewing it like I am. And if there was 4 children in the theater, that was a lot. It was beyond disappointing. I mean, I thought Supergirl was bad. This has nothing. It's not even on the same playing field. It's not even worth the ticket of a matinee. Supergirl has dropped down to now, I think, number 9. And like I said in my Supergirl review, I won't be surprised if they put her in streaming before the end of July, which will tie into Spider-Man that's hitting the theaters. And it's been noted that she is coming to streaming less than 6 weeks, not even a month. So I'm part of that $38 million opening, which was a disaster for Supergirl. Okay. I went to see that thing. So I contributed to the 38, and I believe that anybody who saw this movie were the people reviewing it. Because I was, like I said in my review, when I came out of the theater, it was a matinee, it was a Friday, but there was nobody in line to wait for this movie. But I had said, it was early, so maybe when people go out at night, stuff like, no. What I thought, what I feared was true. Nobody was going to see this movie. Okay? Moana, just as bad, if not worse. I wouldn't even tell you for either one of these movies, wait for streaming to pay for it. Because believe it or not, streaming, I don't know about your streaming, but when it's on my streaming, it's like $19, $20 to watch it. That's more than a matinee. That's more than one person going to the ticket to a show. That's a lot of money. And I'm telling you, they're not even worth waiting until it's paid streaming. You're better off waiting until it funnels into whatever app you have, whether it's one Disney or the other one, and you're paying it monthly, and that's still too much. And by the way, Moana, there's nothing to review. I'm not going to review it. You want to know why? Because if you want to see it, watch the animated version, which came out 10 years ago. This was nothing short of fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Right? What is it? Fool me a third time, smack me in the head. Because I actually remember watching Moana a while ago, and I tried to catch up with it before I saw it. And then I went to the theater and I watched the live action. I'm like, okay. The Rock does not need to be wearing whatever the hell he's wearing in any form, capacity, hair, body, whatever. You cannot even enjoy the film because it's so distracting. I don't even know the actress's name. I can't even tell you how well she did. I was just so perturbed and distracted. And I was just thinking to myself, the summers of blockbuster movies are over. I remember, I know, nostalgia, waiting for the summer blockbuster movies from when I was young. Hell, I remember it happened when it was Empire Strikes Back, Star Wars. And I think that's when they coined the frame, the line blockbuster, because the line was, all over the place. And every year after that, you had a variety of movies to go watch. whether you're a child or an adult. You had romance, you had action, you had sci-fi. I mean, there was a cornucopia, and they were, of course, what, even cheaper than a matinee until it got to a point it was $8. But you could still take a family, right? And there was no streaming, there was no internet, there was no Blockbuster Video at that point either until it started to come up, Blockbuster Video. But even still, the memories of waiting for anticipation for the summer blockbuster movies to come out was something you had to be there, right? Because you start watching the trailers when you go see the movies, because they wouldn't show you trailers in the TV, right? Because we didn't have internet or anything like that. And you would gather up, whatever you need to gather up to say, okay, I want to see this movie, I want to see this movie. And you had the summer off, or your parents, or if you were allowed to go out and go to the movies with your friends, it was nothing short of a fun time. You got your popcorn, your soda, it was fun. It was reasonably priced. You come out, you touch grass, you go home, you have fun. Okay. That's what summers were like. That's why they call it the summer blockbuster movies. I remember seeing many of these big old time movies like Independence Day, all of that, all those Batman, it's like, oh my God, Scarface. I want to say Scarface came out in the summer because I remember going out with my friends to see it. We saw it twice. Mm-hmm. So I'm a little tired. That's why I'm holding my yawn. So please forgive me. It's early. I know. I'm trying to do these recordings before everybody wakes up. So I may have just one cup of coffee in me, and I probably should have taken another shot. Hey, by the way, my name is Lena, and welcome to my channel. And if you're here for the first time, I hope this brings you value and you consider, subscribing to my wonderful community, becoming part of the, gang. And if you are here and you still have yet to subscribe, I hope that I change your mind, not with the yawning, but with my sincerity and my heartfelt respect to my community. And for all the ones that have been here since the beginning of time, if I can turn back time, I will constantly tell you, thank you, and I love you. And thank you for being here with me and giving me the inspiration to continue. So let's get further into my problem. So here's a realistic situation. Moana is supposed to be a family film, right? You take your kids. Let's say you have an average family, 2 kids and husband and wife, 4. Okay. Some have 3, some have 2, whatever the hell is going on. Or you want to take your friends, whatever it is. Let's stick it to a 4 bucket seat. You can't take your kid to see this movie. This is not a family movie. This is not something that they would enjoy. Even the kids that were in the theater fell asleep. And for the cost that it is to go to the theater, it's nothing short of a payment of a car. It is. You're taking money out of what you should be paying, whether it's a credit card bill, whether it's a light bill, whether it's partial, whatever it is, to take them to see these movies. And that's why I say we should be on a viewer strike, because it's not fair to us. It's not fair to us that we have to see these, or not have to, we're going to spend money to see these movies. And regardless if it makes money or not, this is all about the shareholders. This is all about corporate. This is all about, I don't know what The Rock was doing in this movie, because he doesn't belong looking like that. And he acted horribly. Well, I'm sorry, he has a one-note acting choice, and this is not even a continuation of the original film, which was done 10 years ago. This is the film that was done 10 years ago. Like, I really feel that everybody keeps saying, oh, ChatGPT is writing all these scripts. No, I really think that these people in the corporate sector and whoever's controlling this have been taken over by robots. Because who in their right mind thought that The Rock looking like this was going to be attractive to children? And forget about the animation. You know what? I have a fond respect for Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That is animation integration with humans done to the max, personified. That should be the benchmark for any of these live action movies. Whatever has been happening to these live action, and this is not the only one. We have, what is it? The Little Mermaid, Dumbo, we have Aladdin. All of them were horrendous. Kids don't want to see this. Kids want to see animation. Kids want to go back to their childhood. I want to be able, I remember when I had my son, he was in 1995. We had so many Pixar animations, so many of them. Ants, Cars, Toy Story. I want to say there's like six other. I remember Pixar went on this run of so many different types of things that you can make animation stories about, and I didn't even touch the surface. And it was wonderful because I can take my son, and then there were the adult movies, the action movies, and I can go out and enjoy those, and then I go home and I live my life. Now all I get now is horrible streaming services, movies made for streaming, which by the way, this could have been done on streaming as well. Then when we go to the movies, there's still nothing good to watch. I am not looking forward to the Odyssey. I'm not. I'm not. I'm going to tell you something. I'm actually sick of Tom Holland and Zendaya. I really am. I'm sick of them being in almost every single film. There is no more actors. The Rock, he needs to go away. Go do some Fast and the Furious movie and call it a day. He's done. I'm sick of it. Like there's a problem in Hollywood that the actors are not getting, work. Well, because if you're giving it to the same three people every freaking time, then how are other actors supposed to come up and earn their stripes and earn anything? And why is there so much to go to the movie theaters? Lower your ticket prices, make a matinee price the regular price, and call it a day. A lot more people would like to actually go out to the theater and not be in front of their television and go out with the family more than you probably realize, but they can't afford to watch crappy movies, and they have streaming services that are sucking out their lives. Oh my God, this is so frustrating. I was so disappointed with Supergirl, and then I saw this movie. I'm like, oh my God. And then I'm seeing the trailer for the Odyssey, and I'm like, I don't want to see it. And I'm at the point that I don't even want to see Spider-Man, and I was looking forward to that. I was really looking forward to Spider-Man. And I'm going to tell you, that's probably the only blockbuster movie that's going to happen this summer other than Toy Story. I can't tell you that nothing, this has been one of the worst summers for parents, for kids, for adults. I'm hoping that the Odyssey shocks me. I really do. I hope that there's something that's going to come out of it, but I would really like to stop with the Tom Holland and Zendaya, trifecta, and Timothy Shyamalan, whatever his name is, Dune is coming out, don't even get me started with Marvel. So actors are not getting jobs. People, writers, script people, the lower people, the grips, the boy grips, the girl grips, whatever the hell they call them, all the people that work on these sets are not getting jobs. Well, yeah, because instead of making movies, you're making crap. I don't know what else to tell you. You're not making romance. You're not making comedy. You're not realistically putting budgets to these movies that are comparable to someone living wage these days that wants to go out and enjoy something that's simple. It's not, CGI fested. It's not, comic book fested, which comic book movies have a place. I really do believe so, but they've ruined that to a point that people who are fans, I don't even want to deal with it anymore. I just go back and watch the old stuff and I'm like, whatever. I'm paying for it monthly anyway, you know? And when you want to go out and you want to enjoy some popcorn, some soda, some good times, some conversation, something with your friends, and you go and you sit down and you're like, wow. You leave the theater worse than when you walked in, or whatever the case may be. You weren't even expecting it to be bad, and then it turns out to be worse than what you expected. Why do you think I think that as viewers, we should join a union? Because I am, like I said, sick of hearing about the freaking shareholders and they got to make all this money and they're investing all this money in these movies. And no one is investing in listening to the fans. As toxic as some of them are, because there's many of them that jump on this toxic bandwagon and berate every single scene, every single movie, every single actor, everything, all of it, everything all at once. But sadly, there is some truth to what they're saying. They're just going about it in a very negative, not so much negative, but toxic. I do believe that there's a space for bad movies. Otherwise, how do we know there's a good movie? I feel like I'm going to the movie theater and I'm watching and I'm looking at all of the made to direct to video movies that I used to see at the Blockbuster Video in those large bins, or I would see them like in the back somewhere, and I'm like, when the hell did this ever hit the theaters? No, it just went straight to DVD. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's what I feel like the movies have been like today. It's straight to garbage, but they're charging you premium prices. And no one, and the fact that these movies are not even opening up to the levels of what their expectations, keep up the good work, guys. Don't even waste your time. Find something else, do something else, take up knitting, take up painting, take up art. I don't care. Do something, because if we stop paying and we stop investing, like I have a bad feeling that after I see Spider-Man, I may not go see the new Doom slash Avengers, opening coming this fall, I believe. I think that I'm going to put my money elsewhere and not even bother, because I can do it. It's my choice, my money, my choice. And I am, unfortunately, I participated in the opening for Supergirl, hoping that this was going to be something different. I guess that's my problem too. And it gets me out of the house. But now I need to really find something else to get me out of the house. Because unfortunately, the days of summer, no be no more. But maybe there's something else I can do. Maybe there's something else I can rate, because rating these TVs and movies, I'm going to just have to say my name is Lena. So, Moana, don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. Literally find anything else to do. I recommend, if you have a family and you want to go out, take them to the museum, take them to a park, take them anywhere around where you can that doesn't cost as much money as will cost you to go see this movie, because you will come out of there very upset and very disappointed, and you may demand your money back. I'm being honest, okay? Because it's being true. Supergirl, no surprise there. Don't even waste your time paying for it. It was on streaming, because again, my streaming price when it first hits, that you have to pay it, because even though I have HBO, which will eventually hit HBO, when it first hits the streaming, it's like $20. That's more than what I paid. Don't waste your time. It's not even worth it. I will let you know how the Odyssey goes. I'm optimistic that I maybe will be surprised. I'm not sure. And that scares me more. If I can find a cheaper matinee, I would do it, but I will not spend full price on any of these movies. And that goes for Spider-Man as well. So I have a lot more coming up. I hope that you understood this journey that I took. This is not about reviewing something. This is about giving you my honest opinion of what the state of where we're going with Hollywood, and where they need to start listening. They need to start listening to fans. Some of the toxic ones as well, because if you get through some of their rhetoric, they're making sense. And stop trying to recreate the wheel and just listen to your fan base. Bring back some more variety to the theater. Horror is not just the only other variety that you're giving us. Give us romance, give us comedy, give us, what is it, dramedy, something. Take a chance. Find new actors, for the love of God. Can you give these people a break and give us some new talent? Are you going to tell me that everybody in Hollywood, call me. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm at the point that I don't care. I'm free. Call me. Call me. Seriously. Because what are we doing here? Every time I go to the movie, I'm like, didn't I just see this guy in a movie? Didn't I just see her somewhere else? Rock, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Go finish the Fast and Furious. You need a break. Seriously, dude. Seriously. It's not good. That wig, weave, whatever the F they put on you, you should have stopped that from the second they try to put it on your head, bro. I don't know what you were on that you thought that you're, dude, I can't. Stay tuned for more videos. on different subjects because I am not a one niche type of girl. And I hope that you enjoyed this or you got some interesting information and I saved you money. But I can't give you back your time. So go use it somewhere else and have some fun because there's so much other things to do out there. The world is now open. So I want to thank everyone who stayed, who watched. I would love for you to comment below because I read all my comments. Share, like, hype. And from here to around the world, I want to wish you all a blessed day, a blessed week, month, year. Thank you, everyone, as always.